Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is going to be the general reading for the zodiac sign Aquarius for November of 2021. As part of my reading, I will be providing you the meanings of the tarot cards, but I'm also a very intuitive reader, so as I find intuitive messages, I will be sure to share those with you as well. I do my best to give you all the information that you'll need in this one video, but of course if this doesn't resonate with you, I do recommend that you check out your sun, moon, and rising videos. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop in and get started. Our first column here, we're going to take a look at old energies, so maybe things that are wrapping up for you the last few weeks or month. So what's coming to a close for you? We're going to pull an affirmation card. This is going to serve as an affirmation, but it's also going to be kind of a summary of what has happened for you. So we got I am gifted. So let's pull some cards. With the gifted card, it means that you're very talented. Others see that you're talent, but you should also know that there are certain things that you are very, very good at, Aquarius. So let's see kind of what we have for those past energies and what had happened for you. Okay, so the first card that we have is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is kind of healing and support. So maybe this was a very healing time for you recently, Aquarius. You're feeling healed, you're feeling supported. We're going to pull some additional cards that clarify that. Our next card is the Seven of Wands. With the Seven of Wands, this is kind of like a self-defensive protection. So here you are with your wand, other people are trying to whack you with their wands, but you're really defending yourself. Maybe you're defending what gift you have here in the last few weeks. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is always, well, any ace card really is something new, something wonderful. This is probably a new job, raise, promotion, investment, some sort of new income. So maybe you felt a really positive shift in your work. Maybe you had to defend it, but it did come to fruition for you in a good way. Let's pull some cards to clarify what we have here. Okay, another ace there for you. So definitely some newness that's happened recently. Our very gifted Aquarius. So the first clarifying card that we have is the Four of Pentacles. So it's on top of the Queen of Cups. Again, the Queen of Cups is that nurturing, that healing, that support. With the Four of Pentacles, you're searching, you're desiring something, and oftentimes it's a long term. So maybe you receive some support or gifts when it comes to long-term success. Maybe you received some really good direction. This could be a card of greed, but I'm not really getting a greedy vibe from you, Aquarius. This feels like this is desire for something long-term. Then we're going to take a look at our card on top of our wands. On top of our wands, we have the Queen of Cups. Again, you had the Queen of Cups earlier, so that Queen of Cups energy is coming through really strong. But again, this is healing, this is support. So you may have had to do some healing from these attacks. Maybe somebody was really questioning you or pushing back. So there was some healing that happened related to some of this battling that you did with that Seven of Wands, that self-defense. Maybe there was some competition that drove you to this healing and this nurturing kind of person or support. And then we have an ace on top of our ace. So we have the Ace of Pentacles first, and we have the Ace of Cups now. Ace of Cups is, again, that newness. So maybe this was new baby, new job, new proposal, new business partnership. Whatever it is a strong sense of new and new for the better. Maybe this defensiveness drove you to something that's now long-term for you. Maybe you didn't know it was long-term, but I'm telling you it will be long-term successful, Aquarius. Let's take a look at our next column. So this is what's happening in November. So this is kind of taking a look at the energies and things that will come through for you. Again, we're going to pull affirmation card. I will guide. So some people might be looking for you for guidance. With the guide card, you're very well structured. You have a good understanding. Maybe this new thing like put you in a leadership role and you'll be guiding a team, or you'll be guiding your family through a new experience, but you are the light. You're guiding owls, you're guiding the small child, you're guiding the fish in the sea. So whether you know it or not, you're really motivating and moving forward a lot of people on your journey, Aquarius. So let's take a look here at some cards that are coming for you in November. Definitely getting a lot of work-related vibes. Not sure how that resonates or sits with you, but we'll get into that a little bit further. So the first thing that we have here is the Tower. So there's a good chance that you'll have a Tower moment in November, Aquarius, but this might not be a bad thing. Sometimes this is unwanted change, this is kind of upheaval, this is change, but I'm feeling that you were going through some sort of transition already. But this transition is going to be positive. You might not have been ready for it, you might not have wanted it, but this is a good Tower moment for you. We then have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is friendship, it's celebration, it's a circle of support. I don't know that you were super supported before, but now you are supported. You're going to guide people, but people are going to guide you in return. So this is really positive transition to a supportive group of people, celebratory, very successful coming forward. And then this is again making me think it's work related. So maybe you have a new work team, you're guiding a new group, you got promoted. But we have our Eight of Pentacles here. This is being a hard worker, but you've like mastered your craft. Your head's down, you're working hard, but you're very good at what you do. You're skilled at the work that you're completing. So let's take a look here and get some more clarification. That's so awesome. Okay. So on top of the Tower, again, maybe you're having a Tower moment. Maybe this isn't a change you thought you were ready for. Maybe this isn't a change you wanted. Maybe you got moved to a different team. Maybe you moved and are making a new circle of friends. But on top of our Tower, we have the Two of Swords. So this felt like a compromise, Aquarius. Like, you really maybe didn't want this. It felt very much like a compromise. You had to make a decision, and maybe you didn't want to make the decision and you had to. On top of our wonderful Three of Cups, we have the Highest Priestess. This is looking good for you still too. This is like intuition and being able to trust yourself. It's also about trusting this circle. Maybe before your circle was not trustworthy, but it is now. You have the intuition to guide, and you can lean on the people that are surrounding you now. Again, I don't know if this is work or new friendship, but really good move there. And then on top of our Eight of Pentacles, we have our Four of Wands. So this is a celebration card again. This is friends, this is family, this is reunion. This could be a homecoming almost, but you see like they have all the fruit here at the top and there are flowers waiting for you. You're well supported in whatever this shift happened. This is a good community of people for you, Aquarius. Again, maybe not a change you were ready to make, but this is going to come to light in a really wonderful way for you. The next thing I want to take a look at in this next column is going to be career only. I'm not going to pull an affirmation or summary card here. I'm just going to throw down 3 cards. This is going to be career, money, financial, investment type guidance. Starting with the World card, Two of Wands, and the Hierophant. Okay, so just at a quick glance, this is looking good for you. On the career front, so we have the World. Love the World card. Usually means really good things for you. So with the World, this is like I'm getting the feeling that you're completing something major in work. So maybe it's that transition we were talking about. Maybe it's a big project. But things have kind of come full circle. There's a completion happening in your work life right now. Maybe you're going to retire, which would be absolutely beautiful. You've completed that cycle. Maybe, like I said, a project, or you're moving to that new team. You've completed work with your old team and you're moving on. Very complete feeling here. Maybe in your new role, you'll be traveling for work. But this is much more indicating a strong completion feeling to me. Then we have the Two of Wands. So this is kind of waiting, waiting for results, waiting to make a choice. I'm thinking you're wishing you would have been able to wait, but it's okay. This is also signifying planning for some reason. I'm getting a strong planning. So maybe as things come up this month and work for you, make sure you plan. These two cards together are pretty significant on travel. So maybe you should travel to that conference. Maybe your work will require you to travel, but I am feeling a strong travel related topic here. Then we have the Hierophant. This is conventional. This is standard ways of doing things. This is conformity. This is expectations. I feel like you're going to exceed expectations. But what I'm actually getting from this is in your new role, you need to spice things up. You need to do something differently than it's been before. Be that fresh set of eyes. Ask why again. Provide new insight, and look at shaking up some of the work that's being done for you currently. So let's pull some clarifying cards here. So on top of the World, again, we were saying the World, this is a completion. You may be sad about this completion. For whatever reason this changed, like Aquarius, you just didn't want it. You didn't feel like you needed it. And I'm telling you, it's going to be what you wanted. It really is okay. I promise. I promise. You're completing something, but you're kind of grieving this completion. Maybe you're sad about leaving this former team. Maybe you're sad about having to travel. This is like a losing sleep card. My advice here, Aquarius, is don't lose sleep over work. Make sure you have a good work-life balance here. And all emotions take time. You should feel them and understand them and embrace them. But know that things are good. You might not feel good right now, though, is what I'm getting from this. So then we have the King of Wands. This is very leadership. This is power. This is charm. So again, this is great things in the work environment. If this is you as a leader, you're very strong. You're charming your new team. You're charming your existing team. You're on a path to success here. The wand energy, so wands together like this is very creative. I did mention try and do things a little differently than you've done them before. So that's making sense there. Again, maybe travel, waiting. I think that you'll be able to take the lead when you need to take the lead here is what I'm getting from those two cards together. Then we have the Emperor on top of the Hierophant. So two major arcana together here. But the Emperor is, again, leadership. It's strategic. Bend the way that you're doing it. So be strategic still, but be a little bit more creative in the things that you're doing, Aquarius, when it comes to the work front. So let's take a look at our next column, which is going to be love, relationships, babies, marriage, all of that kind of thing. Again, no affirmation or summary card, but we are going to pull some tarot on them. So the first card that we have is our Eight of Wands. I've seen the Eight of Wands a lot this month for whatever reason. So we're really limiting ourselves, which we don't want to do. So in a relationship, it seems like you could be kind of blocking yourself from something. Maybe you're holding back a relationship. The interesting thing about this card is this person is blindfolded and they're tied up and they're struggling, but in reality they're swords stuck into the ground all over, and they can easily scoot back and cut themselves free and set themselves free. So what I'm getting from this is like you may be blocking a relationship from going the next step. Maybe you're seeking a new relationship. You need to do something differently in order to start this new relationship. Or in your current relationship, if things aren't going to the next level or you're struggling with your partner, look at yourself and the things that you're doing. I'm not saying it's your fault by any means, but don't, there's a lot of self-imposition possibly happening there. The next card is the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is kind of an apathy. You're feeling unfulfilled maybe in this current relationship. It could be a surprise gift as well. Maybe you're going to get a gift from your significant other or flowers in the mail. But what I'm feeling is that you're feeling unfulfilled. These two cards together, maybe you need to ask yourself, Aquarius, what you really want from this relationship. You can't get what you don't ask for. So make sure you ask for what you need. And then we're going to end with the Page of Pentacles. This is good. I feel like this is physical, whatever this is, and it's feeling new. Typically this is like patience. So this relationship is patient. Maybe you've been patient finding somebody. This is a job, raise, possibly new news. But what I'm getting is if you ask, you'll get what you're asking for. So let's clarify some cards here. Okay, so we have some interesting, let's start at the top here. So on top of the Eight of Swords, we have the Death card. This is a big change. This is moving on. This is rebirth, transformation. What I'm getting pretty strongly from this is we should either fix this relationship or we should end this relationship. Think about what you want. Set yourself free, whether it's in that relationship or out of that relationship. And this transition, this transformation could be ending the relationship, or it could be figuring out what you want and asking your partner for it and receiving it. So, looks good there. We have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is feeling tired. Anytime I see this, this person is disconnected. This person is exhausted. This person is worn out. So you're feeling worn out. You're feeling unfulfilled in this relationship. Again, I'm going to say we should figure it out or we should separate. Whatever the transformation will be, it will be good. But you have to figure out what you want there, definitely. If you're looking to be in a relationship, for those that are single, I'm getting that you're really not a content single right now. So maybe this is the time where you set yourself free and actually start looking for people. Sometimes people are like, I'm just going to work on myself. I don't want to be with somebody until I work on myself. Getting the feeling that if you're single, now is the time to pursue as well. You're just not happy being single, and that's okay. We have our Ten of Swords as well. So we have our Ten of Swords on top of our Page of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles, again, this was that patience, that new. Ten of Swords, this is like the everything's fine, it's not fine. So some sort of change needs to happen here. Correct this relationship or get out is going to be my advice, Aquarius. So let's look at our last column. This is going to be a message from your spirit guide or from your higher self. So just something that you should carry with you going into November. So we have the Crown of Creation. I am the Crown of Creation. So lots of ability for you to create what you want coming, Aquarius. This is, again, that manifesting, that praying, asking for what you want, what you need. Let's pull some cards underneath and see where this takes us. Okay. This sword energy, for whatever reason, is feeling very strong to me. So some intellectual time coming for you in November. Maybe some air sign interaction too. For whatever reason, this card is sticking out to me. So those air signs. So you do have the Two of Swords. So this is time to make a decision or time to compromise potentially. Deciding on what you want so you can create what you want. Go ahead and pull the trigger on whatever that decision may be. We have the Page of Wands. So this is active. This is a new project, a creative idea. Maybe once you make the decision, then everything's going to fall in place. You can start this new chapter, this new creative energy. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, this is very practical. This is wise. Maybe this will be a good opportunity, investment coming in for you. What I'm getting is once you make this decision, you can create whatever you want. So let's pull some clarifying cards here. So we have two major arcana, so some very clear messages coming through for us. And so on top of the Two of Swords, we have the Temperance card. So with Temperance, this is balance, this is harmony, this is moderation or self-control. This is some sort of balance that you don't have right now. So when you make this decision, it's going to give you some sort of peace that you didn't know you were missing, didn't know you wanted. We have our Two of Swords twice here, so definitely some decisions coming. This decision, though, is going to let you create this balance and this harmony that you've been asking for. On top of our Page of Wands, we have the Lovers card. Lovers is always a good card. This is a new relationship. This is a new strength. With Lovers coming in, Let me see what other messages here. So this is again for whatever reason coming through as a choice for me. So really focus on this decision that you're making. Be wise in this decision that you're making. Then we have the Page of Swords on top of the Knight of Pentacles. So with her Page of Swords, you're going to be looking for the truth. So what I'm getting from this is like, take a close look if you are going to invest. Whatever you're looking to create, be thoughtful in it. Make sure you're making good choices, doing your research. Careful what you create. So at this time, if you have any remaining questions based on this reading, I do like to ask that you think of 3 questions. If you don't have them, that's fine. You can pause the video to think of them as well. But I am going to use the Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling deck of cards here. There's going to be a little saying on each card, but I'm going to give you a short and sweet yes or no to your 3 questions. So for your first question, we have the 9 of Hearts. This is the number 16. I'm going to go with this as yes. So answer to your first question is yes. We have the 5 of Spades next, which is the number 6 coffin. The answer to your question here is no. Then we have the 4 of Diamonds. This is the number 27 card. This is going to be yes. So yes, no, yes for you, Aquarius. I also like to provide you with a crystal that you can carry throughout the month. I'm very into crystals. It's a lot of good energy. You can put this crystal in your pocket, put it on your desk at work, put it on your nightstand. So this is something that will guide you through the month. We're going to pull that card from the Healing Stones deck. You're getting smoky quartz. So this is nerve strength. This is resilience. So this is going to be kind of an anti-stress stone. We had some burnout cards, so making sure that you're not burning out, but this will keep you relaxed and strong with that smoky quartz there. And then last but not least, I do like to end with the healing notes. We're going to pull a card from this healing note deck. So let's see what we have for healing notes for you. In your own time, in your own way, you will heal. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching this video today. Please do like and subscribe. As you can see, this is the first month that I've posted these videos, but if you subscribe, you'll be notified in the future. So you'll get notification of my videos. Also, feel free to leave a comment. I would love to know how this resonates with you. And I did include my Venmo in the comments box. If you feel inclined, donations are greatly appreciated. I do make these videos in my free time. So again, that's greatly appreciated. But thank you again, Aquarius, and have a fabulous November.